Yo, what's up guys? It's Fishing from Reddit, and once again in this video we are going to be talking about GiftLoop. Just a couple days ago I made a post on Reddit about GiftLoop. If you missed that, you can check the description right under the like button, and I have linked to both the post and the video from a couple days ago. Immediately after I made the post, I noticed a lot of comments saying GiftLoop is a scam, people should avoid it because it is from the same people who make the app Cake and ChargerPay. If you do remember those, I also talked about those a little bit in the last video. But I do want to make some arguments here for why I don't think GiftLoop is a scam, and actually, if you do take a look around, you will find that there is payment proof from this app, and people have received payments. So I do want to talk about GiftLoop and its potential future, as it may or may not become a scam in the future. The Mighty Ox himself has talked about this app, saying that you should be careful with using it. So let's just get right into it. The first argument is that GiftLoop is a scam because it comes from the same people who made ChargerPay and Cake. This isn't the first time that someone has created an app and then stopped paying and then tried again. But if anyone remembers the site Not a Mobile, that was a site that came out in about 2014 to 2015. I actually don't know the exact time, but it was a site that was around for a little while, and then eventually it stopped paying out. And then 2015 or 2016, it came out a second time with people complaining, saying you guys were a scam in the past and that people shouldn't use this because it is a scam. But it did turn out that it wasn't a scam for at least about a year or two, maybe. And then eventually, of course, Not a Mobile did go down and they're no longer paying. History does repeat itself a lot of times with beer money sites, and I think that GiftLoop will not be an exception to this cycle. So I do think that eventually GiftLoop will become a scam if things don't go the way that the devs want it to, but the real question is when. Alright, number 2. GiftLoop is not a scam because it is not the same thing as ChargerPay or Cake. This is probably my most strong argument for why I don't think GiftLoop is going to become a scam for quite a while. The original ChargerPay app was a standalone app that let you charge your phone and earn by watching some advertisements, so time was actually put into making the ChargerPay app. It was something that lasted about a year or so, and then it eventually did stop paying. Does anyone remember just how fast Cake decided to stop paying? Like, to be honest, I don't think anyone, for the most part, received a payment from Cake. Maybe for a couple months they were paying, but after that they just stopped paying. And to be honest, the devs didn't have a reason to pay anyone. I do think that a lot of these sites have such broad terms and conditions that they can get away with doing just about anything with their points. If you think about it, Cake is basically just a simple copy and paste of ChargerPay. No actual time and effort was put into making Cake, so there wasn't really any incentive for them to pay out. You know, just put the app on the Google Play Store and then just wait a couple months and then you're done. Just take the money and run. I bet the guy who made the ChargerPay app probably could have just copy and pasted the code and then find and replace the word ChargerPay and replaced it with Cake, and then all that's left is getting some logo. When I think about the developers coming up with a new name for the ChargerPay clone, I imagine it went a little bit like this. Huh, what new way can I scam internet people today? Dad, let's play Pictionary. Quiet, son. I'm trying to type the code for the new ChargerPay clone. Well, Dad, why are you retyping everything? You could just copy and paste the old code. Son, you're a fucking genius. Great, I'm happy to help. Can we play Pictionary now? No, I need to come up with a new name and logo for the new ChargerPay clone. Dad! Okay, fine, son. We'll play one round of Pictionary and you draw first. Oh boy, I hope I get something good to draw. Ah. Okay, Dad, it's a 4-letter word. A frog. No. A cell phone. No. Banana. No. Harmonica. Dad, it's not that hard. Banana. No. Post-it note. No. Chocolate bar. God damn it, Dad. It's a fucking cake. Holy shit. Son, you're a fucking genius. Don't erase that drawing. You just came up with the new name and logo for the new ChargerPay clone. Number 3, GiftLoop is not a scam because it does not take a month to pay you. This is something that actually really bothered me about ChargerPay and Cake. Once you have enough to cash out from ChargerPay or Cake, you'd have to wait exactly 1 month, or actually a little bit longer in some cases, until you'd actually receive the payment. I really do think that since they waited 1 month to pay you, they had a much larger incentive to scam. If you think about it like this, it's like they always have 1 month worth of payments that they could just cancel sending. So they're still getting a whole month of users' earnings, but they're not paying anything for it. GiftLoop doesn't have this same issues because GiftLoop does not take 30 days to pay. Number 4, GiftLoop is a scam because their current model doesn't make them profit. This is something that I personally do believe could be an issue down the road. I'm pretty sure that most of the users of this app do not do many offers, surveys, or watch the videos that are not passive. That might end up hurting GiftLoop in the long run because they might want to diversify the ways that they're getting paid. Most of the people who use GiftLoop are just using it for the passive charging feature. And that's why this app will likely have issues turning a profit, at least in the current state of the app. I currently have a few devices running this app, and I noticed that after just a couple hours of running, they will all stop seeing any ads whatsoever. So really all you're going to be seeing on all your devices are these useless facts and weird inspirational quotes. A lot of users who have a lot of devices might end up running this app, and they'll be getting a ton of points, but they won't be seeing any ads. Of course, you know ads are not an unlimited resource, and you will eventually run out of ads for just about anything. If you have multiple devices, you could be earning a couple dollars a day just running this app, and the developers could be making nothing. I do think that unless they do change this in the future, this could be a reason why this app will turn to a scam. Either they can try to increase the amount of ads that can be presented, or they will need to cut down on the number of devices that are allowed to be used. There is a very valid reason why many sites only pay you based on the ads that you see and not the videos that you see. Why would they pay you if they're not getting paid themselves? That doesn't really make sense to me. So these are some of the most common arguments I have for or against GiftLoop. You can take of it whatever you want. Personally, I think once I reach the $10 cash out, I'll probably take my money and then just be done with this app. I don't really feel like supporting developers that have stolen money from people in the past. It just doesn't really feel right. It doesn't feel settling knowing that I'm helping them make money, even though that they've already stolen money from people. It just doesn't really feel right to run their app. I do want to make a general reminder that if you are a Beer Money user, always cash out early and often. Don't let your balances get up into the high numbers, because just remember, it's not your money until it's actually in your account. There's really no reason to save up more than $25 on a site, because if you go more than that, they might end up scamming you, or you might have broken the terms of service and you'll stop getting paid for that reason. It's better to take a small loss than a big loss, so that's why I would definitely recommend always cashing out as early as possible. Also, do you guys like this background? To be honest, I think it's kind of annoying because it isn't like a pattern, it's more of like a something, but it took me like 3 hours to put all the post-it notes up, and you can't even see like half of them, so I feel like it was a waste. I'm just trying to figure out what's best for the YouTube video. Alright guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments below or on the post on Reddit. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on GiftLoop. Do you think this app is a good app? Do you think it's a bad one? Do you think it's going to become a scam in the future? Let me know that. And if you have not already, please subscribe, and you'll get notified every time I post a video. As long as you hit the little bell thing. I don't really care.